Hey, what's going on, gamers? Squirrely here. Thank you for joining me as always. Today's video we are talking about Halloween effects. And if you've been trading for a while, you will quickly notice that they are expensive. And they seem to just keep getting more expensive and going up in price and up in price. And that your favorite hat, once you check the value of it for, lower tier effects, mid tier effects, they're pretty stable. There's a range you can see, high tier effects. And then you look up an unusual effect with a Halloween effect and it's like double the price of the next highest tier effect. You're like, what in the heck? So it sucks if you're a trader who wants to buy Halloween effects, because on most hats they're crazy expensive, especially on multi-class hats, all-class hat, or a MISC. The prices are ridiculous, but I'm going to talk about why Halloween effects are so crazy expensive, why they seem to just go up in price nonstop, and kind of just break it down for you of why this is such a profitable investment for a lot of people. And there's actually plenty of reasons why these hats or why these effects are so expensive and in such high demand. So yeah, let's get into it. Why are they so expensive? I can break it down into a couple of different steps, a couple of different reasons, but the main thing, above all, to kind of sum it all up, is Halloween effects are an extremely safe and extremely profitable investment almost all the time. So there's very few things in life that you can put money into or invest in and you're like guaranteed profit. I mean, even the stock market, even the housing market, all kinds of things, starting a company, usually you're going to make some money back, but it's not guaranteed. You don't know how much exactly. Halloween effects, it's like, if you get a good price or for a Halloween effect, you're almost guaranteed to make your money back, if not make a lot more. And over time, the past couple years, they've only gone up in price. So there's a couple of different reasons. Number one is they're just really, really rare. I mean, finding a Halloween effect is pretty hard to find, especially on certain hats. Sometimes there's one that exists or two. You can only unbox them during Halloween, and a lot of these effects have not been seen in years. So one was unboxed or two was unboxed, 3, 4, 5 years ago, and that's it. Everyone's got to fight over them. So that's one big reason, is that they're extremely rare. They're hard to find, which is automatically going to drive the price up if it's high tier or it's popular at all. Number two, like I said, they're extremely safe investments because everyone wants them. The demand is high. I mean, unless Valve for some reason says all the Halloween effects from every single year are going to be unboxable and they spam them everywhere, I mean, that's probably not going to happen, right? Very, very low chance. So you're almost guaranteed to make profit because whichever Halloween effect you get, there's probably not very many others out there and not that many other sellers that want to sell them. So chances are whatever you get it for, you could probably hold on to it and just sit on it and ask for a whole lot more than you paid for. And then that's what people got to pay. If they want to get your Halloween effect, that's what they got to pay. And a lot of people do that. I even did that for a while as well. The next thing is, like I said, they're rare, making them have a huge demand. So since they're so rare, not only do regular traders want them because they look cool or they're fun to trade or you can make some profit, but this also brings in collectors like myself. So I collected exquisite racks for a while. I think I had up to 106 or 107. And I just did it for fun, and if I saw one that was a good deal, I would just snag it up. It's like, why not, right? Like, why would you not buy it because you know you're going to make profit on it? And the demand is high and they're rare, they're going to go up. But collectors, once a collector comes into a market, collecting craft numbers or collector's weapons or spells or specific hats or specific effect, whatever it is, the price goes up very quickly because a collector will get it and then it's not for sale. It's locked away. So you have people with more money, more passion, more energy to collect these things that are fighting with just regular traders and regular people who also want the same hat. So Halloween effects have a whole bunch of people already after them. Once you put in collectors that are willing to pay a lot more than other people, it just drives up the demand and the price even more. Another thing that happens is many of the prices for Halloween effects either have no price because they haven't been sold at all, or the price is super outdated. So meaning, what usually happens is a price, or a hat will be priced for like 100 keys, and there's no sale for like 3 years. Then it gets priced at like 250 keys, and there's no sale for a couple years. And so each time it finally makes a sale, it's so outdated that it makes a big jump, and another big jump, and another big jump, which also kind of creates this cycle, because if you have a hat with a similar effect, say it's a medic hat, and you have a Halloween effect, and then a similar medic hat with that same effect just got bumped in price, makes a big 20-30% jump, maybe like 100% jump, it doubles in price, which is not that uncommon for Halloween effects, then your hat's like, well, this one's worth 200 keys, mine's only at 80 keys, well, I should ask 180 keys. And you kind of get this vicious cycle of like, well, that hat went up and it's a Halloween effect, and this hat went up and it's similar to mine. And like, so everyone kind of like creates a cycle of they're like bumping each other up and up and up and up and up. The same goes with exquisite racks. And when we used to collect exquisite racks, you can see on here, I mean, look at most of the high tier hats. Halloween effect, just like all down the list. I remember when it was a big deal when Exquisite Rack sold for like over 400 keys, like a big deal. Now it's like any high tier Exquisite Rack, 500 keys, maybe 700, 800, like no problem. Just an example of how powerful Halloween effects are. If you actually look at classifieds for Exquisite Racks, you can see on the right here, they're pretty cheap, 37 keys. These are also a misc, which makes them a little more expensive. But on the right hand side, I mean, look at 630, 620 some keys. I think it was actually yesterday, someone had one for 750 keys for a Spellbound or Arcana. I believe it was Spellbound Exquisite Rack, which isn't even priced. So someone's willing to pay 750 keys for a hat that's never even been priced. That just goes to show you like how much faith and how much confidence people have in these effects. They know like, if I'm going to pay 750, I'm probably still going to make profit on it, and this thing has never even been sold or priced ever. So that's ridiculous to think that that person could probably buy it for 750 and then flip it around for like 900 if they wanted to. Alright, you guys, so there you have it. Now you know why Halloween effects are so expensive. There's lots of reasons. I mean, number one, they're beautiful, of course, and they come in different colors, and you can combine them with different things, and that's one thing that's been pretty unique about every Halloween effect, or every Halloween update that comes with Unusuals. They usually have 3 color combinations, which makes for some really cool combos. You can stack them with similar effects or different effects, which is something that they're kind of known for. That's just not, I didn't even mention that because that's just kind of how they are. But the other things just add to the fire, which is they're rare, they're extremely profitable, they're in high demand, they're hard to get, collectors want them, the prices are often outdated, and they just seem to go up and up and up. So who knows? Is there a cap? Is there a limit when Halloween effects will start to bottom out? I don't know, but it seems like the older school effects keep going up, and even some of the newer Halloween effects slowly creep up in price too. TF2 kind of has this, stereotype or culture of old school is more cool and kind of like more authentic and genuine. So the new effects do pretty well. Usually there's 1 or 2 new effects that come out that do okay. But the old school effects just seem to be dominating when it comes to Halloween Unusuals. I mean, just think about, Demon Flame and Arcana and Spellbound and some of those other ones, Bonzo and all the different Portal. I mean, those things are getting super expensive, and there's no sign that they're going to be slowing down. So alright, you guys, that'll wrap it up for this video of why Halloween effects are so expensive. I'm sure you guys have been noticing that on your own, but now I figured I'd give you a little bit of a breakdown of why they are actually expensive, and there's no real sign of them slowing down as far as I can see, unless Valve really has some change in the future updates and unboxing. But thank you guys for joining me as always. Hopefully I will see you in game. Hopefully you'll join the Squirrely Squad, and yeah, have a great one. Peace.
Compared to the other people that work there, I might as well be reading Bible verses. Yeah.
Oh my God, Squirrely, what are you doing? I saw that. What the fuck, dude? That was retarded. I went to headshot him, he robbed me.